All right, got the mighty hammer of removing all the stuffiness, which I can tell you would be really nice this time of year because it's allergy season and I have all the stuffiness at times. So I guess I don't have all the stuffiness. I have some of the stuffiness on alternate, minutes and stuff. But man, I'm kind of tired of trees trying to make more trees because man, my allergies are killing me today. That is what we in the industry like to call wrong. I didn't come out to, large numbers of monsters waiting to get haircuts. Especially because a lot of them don't really have that much hair to cut. I mean, have you ever tried to cut the hair on a skeleton? It's not easy because they don't have any. And they get all cranky because you can't give them a nice fade. And they just don't have the hair to begin with. And it's just, ultimately, it becomes a problem, a customer service issue. And so we just don't, I hate to say the barbershop is going to discriminate against skeletons, but you might just have to. You want your barbershop's going to have a window. You want people to be able to look in and see all the people who are getting their hair cut without, having their ears shorn off or something, which honestly, I think most people try to avoid, right? When you go to a barber, you generally try to avoid having your ears shorn off. One of the tips I've got is you start boring. You can add texture later. You can do all sorts of stuff. But if you don't have a framework for where your building is going to be or whatever it is you're building, if you don't have an idea of where it's going to be, what it's going to look like, the general shape of it, it makes it very hard to actually get in and do any design work on it. So that's my tip of the day. Start boring. I'm being selectively lazy. I don't know if this is a problem the rest of you have, but I definitely have a selective laziness problem. It's like, you know what? I could do this and I could be efficient if I just did this one little change. And then I don't because, hey, selective laziness kicks in. Sometimes I'm only selectively lazy with things my wife wants me to do or something like that. Or wait, no, that's selective hearing. Totally different. Totally different. So the one I was at, I just remember they had pictures all over, partly as, hey, what do you want your hair to look like? Kind of like that guy up there. Cool. In this case, just, you're going to look like a severed llama head. Yay! I want to look like a severed llama head, Mommy. Can I look like a severed llama head? Okay, dear. Because kids these days, they've got their wants and desires, and sometimes that want and desire is to look like a severed llama head. All right, and now let's figure out what the heck is going on with the ceiling situation after this brief sleep time interruption. We interrupt this stream to bring you sleep. Have you used the sleep today? Maybe you should. Let's see. What have I got here? Got hair, you get it? Because it's a barbershop. I got hair. It's not funny. I know funny, and that's not it. I tried, but I failed at the funny. It sounds like there's a cranky spider around. I don't like cranky spiders. I'm not a huge fan of regular spiders, to be honest with you. But cranky spiders are just not great at all. Because then they look at you with all of those eyes, and it's like, dude, just no. Go away. Let me drink the blood of this fly and just leave me alone. Okay? They get real emo. They just want to sit there, put on like My Chemical Romance or something, and just rock out, emo spider style, and just leave them alone. Okay? Hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is, in fact, a day. Yes, you may have not understood quite all of that, but yes, it is in fact a day. I'm not entirely sure I understand how days work either. I've been inside for so long. I think I think the nasty yellow face is actually pretty good for the world, but it's one of those things. I don't know. There's a single blue banner. Well, that's lovely. We shall call him Bruce. He shall be our Bruce banner. Except that would only make sense for a yellow one. Or a yellow one. Green one. I know what color the Hulk is. I really do. I have seen the Hulk. Not, personally, but, I know a guy who knows a guy who kind of sort of ran into the Hulk once at Baskin Robbins, and, it's we sort of passed that information along, Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Where do all these blocks go? Okay, so there was a syllable missing in that line. Rhyming is hard. That's just how it goes. Sometimes you just have to die a lot. And, it happens. We all have those moments where you sit there and say, I need to do this. And I need to die a lot for my beliefs. Or my build. One of the two. Builds, beliefs, it's kind of the same thing, right? Sure. Okay, I didn't mean to take this one out. It's sort of collateral damage. It happens. Sometimes you're trying to do something cool and you just accidentally rip out part of your build. It happens. Go with it. That happy zombie piglin is about to give himself a slow death by withering. But at least he gets to go up the water slide first. I mean, yes, he gets to go up it, not down it, but, it's fun, right? Sure it is. Those are cries of joy. That's what those were. Those were cries of joy, not pain. He loved it. He really did. For all of our wool gathering needs, since I'm not in college anymore, I can't wool gather in my classes. I will go wool gathering at the greatest of all wool shops, Mart. Well, that was just silly. The build seriousness must match that of the channel. Yeah, you're not entirely wrong there, Amanda. All right. Today on solving problems, we ignore them. That is how our problem will be solved today. Today is the ignore the problem and hope that it just gets better. Yeah, I think you're right, Stardust. If we had some Maroon, that would be the bomb. It would totally blow up in our faces.
Just like the creeper.
Yeah, just like the creeper. Sometimes there's a method to my madness. And sometimes my madness just wanders off on its own and goes and gets ice cream and doesn't share it with me. And that makes me cranky. And then I have to console myself with, like Jolly Rancher jelly beans, which like these ones right here, which are okay, but just kind of, I don't really like fruity much, but I can't stop eating them because they're here and they're sweet and they're okay. Yes, actually fairly delicious, but still this is what comes of my madness, just meandering off on its own. I'm sorry. It's just how it goes. But now look, I'm putting it away. This is what organization must feel like. It's kind of uncomfortable and ticklish. These things happen. Time passes. The medieval becomes the modern. This is just the way it works. If the modern has become medieval, you have now suffered at some sort of apocalypse, and now you just need to forage for the remnants of a future that is now dead, or something like there's a sci-fi novel in there somewhere, right? It is definitely a rectangle, but it's at an odd angle. It's like an angle that has been wrecked, so therefore it is a wrecked angle. Okay, I apologize for that. For all of you geometry people out there, sometimes you just have to go with the stupid joke, and that's what I did, and I loved it. It's a parking garage, right? Those are not known for their vast amounts of fashion sense. Do buildings have fashion sense? I guess they could. I mean, sometimes they just really like to wear nice clothes and stuff, and other times it's just not them. So, it's getting to a point where it's starting to annoy me. And when I'm annoyed at my lack of organization, it's bad. So definitely going to have to sort this whole mess out. Sort it out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was wrong of me. Oh, right there. Okay, that's convenient. Grab the hammer and then I need to go then to 275. Oh, that's less convenient. Less convenient. Okay, the room got really spicy all of a sudden. Ow. Ow. Okay, who let the cheese out? Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more fun.